When a client walks into a freshly installed kitchen or commercial fit-out, they don't judge the joinery by the internal hardware. They judge it by the exact surface they touch and see every single day, the final finish. That is why 2pac or 2K polyurethane remains the strict benchmark for premium residential and commercial joinery in Australia. Unlike standard architectural paints that dry simply because their water or solvent evaporates, 2pac is a reactive chemical system. You have to precisely mix a polyol-based resin, part A, with an isocyanate hardener, part B, right before the liquid is sprayed. This diagram shows exactly what happens when those two parts meet. They react and cross-link, creating a highly dense three-dimensional grid called a thermoset network. This structure is completely different from the loose, fragile matrix of normal air-dried paint. That tight chemical grid translates directly to mechanical strength. Cured 2K polyurethane achieves pencil hardness ratings between 2H and 4H, providing an incredibly tough shield against micro-scratching and daily abrasion. A surface this dense creates an impermeable barrier. It actively resists food acids and active cooking greases, along with constant heat and moisture, found in busy kitchens and high-traffic retail spaces. But applying this coating introduces a major challenge. During the brief window before the wet film becomes tack-free, even a tiny speck of airborne dust or lint will disrupt the surface tension, leaving you with permanent defects like craters and dust nibs. The application environment also requires heavy regulatory compliance. Because Part B hardeners contain hazardous isocyanates, you have to use supplied air respirators and operate inside a dedicated booth that meets strict Australian ventilation standards for highly flammable solvents. For most cabinet makers, trying to handle all this internally creates a severe production bottleneck. The time, space, and meticulous cleaning required to spray doors brings the actual manufacturing of joinery to a complete halt. Instead of adding value, an in-house spray setup often becomes a heavy anchor of regulatory risk and expensive overhead. This is exactly why Sky Poly exists. Operating out of Bankstown, they are a specialized 2pac finishing partner, acting as an extension of your local cabinet shop. They run a dedicated, strictly controlled, dust-free spray booth. This isolated environment ensures the finish is perfectly even and factory grade. A lasting finish relies on preparation. Raw boards are cleaned and sanded, and shaker profiles receive multiple passes of high-build primer. After the top coats are sprayed, the panels are moved to temperature-controlled racks. They cure overnight, allowing the chemical reaction to progress until the film reaches full mechanical hardness. This exhaustive preparation and curing process creates a seamless wrap around the entire door. It locks moisture out, completely preventing the swelling and delamination issues seen with cheap edge banding. When it comes to matching designer specifications, Sky Poly doesn't use residential wall paints. They rely on commercial tintometric machines to mix concentrated, stable pigments directly into the polyurethane, accurately matching any Dulux or Taubmans color code. They also manage a visual trick called sheen-induced color shift. The exact same color formula will look lighter in a flat matte finish and darker in a high gloss, so the mix has to be specifically calibrated to match your physical reference sample. This diagram illustrates light reflection across 4 sheen levels. 10% matte scatters light for a soft look, 30% satin provides a subtle glow, 60% semi-gloss bounces more light, and 90+% high gloss delivers a direct, mirrored reflection. To protect crisp whites and light neutrals from the harsh Australian sun, Sky Poly formulates coatings with aliphatic isocyanate hardeners that actively block UV radiation and prevent yellowing. By controlling all of these technical variables, trade clients can confidently offer total design flexibility, knowing a batch of doors sprayed today will match an extra panel ordered 6 months later. To keep your installation schedule on track, production turnaround is strictly managed. Standard runs operate on a highly predictable 7 to 10 business day cycle. The workshop is strategically located on Canterbury Road in Bankstown. This provides direct access to the M5 and the Hume Highway, covering the heavy trade corridors out to Liverpool and across Western Sydney. For suitable larger trade jobs, Sky Poly takes the transport off your plate entirely by offering direct pickup and delivery options. Removing those logistics means your tradespeople spend less time sitting in Sydney traffic moving doors around and more time keeping the main production line moving. Ultimately, Sky Poly operates as your silent finishing department. You maintain the relationship with your client, you handle the final installation, and the Bankstown team works in the background. You deliver the exact, flawless 2pac finish your clients expect, while completely avoiding the hazardous chemicals, regulatory paperwork, and equipment maintenance that come with doing it in-house. Outsourcing your paint line to a specialized partner is a calculated move to instantly increase your workshop capacity and secure your project margins. To get started, just send over your panel list, dimensions, profile types, and a few reference photos so the team can map out your quote. Give the Bankstown workshop a call at 0468 028 876 or visit skypoly.com.au to get your trade quote today.